Richard Branson. Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man. Then black is teasing with my panthers. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these mantras. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. Keep it moving. Trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul. Explode this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face. Way now it's like worth for 10K. All cause it is 10 gamers. Been insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head down stage to be like, see the car going ahead to be like. So I step down stage to be like, see the car going ahead to be like. Courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehaving, flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give up about who be the latest, can't be locked up in them cages, start living up to what the
Hello, emoji waving hand.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA.
Gotta play clean, smart football with my quarterback.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. on 1st and 10. It's Dobbins. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Vikings slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't try too many in that department. 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. And it's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Back to throw again. Rolling to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Jerry James is finally waking up.
His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed...
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, they come into this one with an 0-8 record. The playoffs obviously out the window weeks ago. For now, their season boils down really to one question. How do we come up with that first win?
It's a great question, and I do think that they'll get it because they've been close a few times. But in order to get it done, morale has to stay high, so a lot of that goes on the coaching staff. Yeah, easy to coach when you're 7-1. That's a piece of cake. But with their record right now, how do they manage to keep these guys going in the right direction? And they're going to need some help from some of those veterans in the locker room as well.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Looking to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson.
Hey, we're live. We're alive. Tie it up.
And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to...
is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll look to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. 65 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They'll start on the ground with Madison, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because
Minnesota now ready for their next possession.
Welcome to the broadcast. Vikings.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. This is caught by Addison. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They're going to look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Second and 15. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. His throw incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And in the late stages of the first half, it's the Lions who are out in front. Amon-Ra St. Brown, over 100 yards receiving, and a touchdown catch as well. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 2 touchdown passes there for Teddy Ballgame. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. 2 touchdowns there for Bijan Robinson. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here.
Here we go. We're back at it.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll set up to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They'll set up a throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Back to throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. He lets one go deep for Addison. It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it. A big play there for Minnesota. 48 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Okay, we got the welcome to the broadcast. We're playing this up until the start of the game. We're up by 1, trying to get our first win of the year. No defense.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Our quarterback's juiced up. PA cross country for Addison.
Now play fake here on first down. He gets it to Addison. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going
now we're going to do a play action.
Goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Steps away. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and he'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Out. 29-27. Little defense here. 32-27.
Offense takes over possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Jefferson, Addison.
2nd down and inches. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They called the corner blitz, and Roger McCreary, he got in there and earned the sack.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't. And now off to the
Peoples
races,
Jones.
down the right side. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So big play there is going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Out to his left, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now look at him go. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
We got to play catch up now.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the move to his left. And he will be out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And I suspect this might not be a legal pass. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, at the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what...
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Pass complete to Addison. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete.
How did he drop that?
In that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Completes this to Addison out left.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Now we're driving the field. I'm going to put one in right here with the cross drag. Looking for Peoples-Jones.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Minnesota. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Kick the field goal. Onside kick. That's the game.
Ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Tennessee, it's a rare bright spot in what's been a tough season as they move to 2-7 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it's another week, another loss.
What a disappointing way to step into this quarterback. Welcome to the broadcast. I'll be level 20 quarterback here next week. I gotta get a win. I need some support. Bye week 10. Side activities for the week. So we go to the open day. I want to work on switch pass. Who's going to win tonight, Detroit or Green Bay? I think if Aaron Jones plays and they got Dillon and Jones, I think Green Bay is going to win. Let's look at my stats for my quarterback. How many interceptions do I have? Jerry James Jr., Triple J, 2,800, 60%, 30 picks, 20 sacks, 12 touchdowns. How much rushing do I have? 349. What's Jefferson got? 63 for 1,000, 54 for 701, 51 for 489. No touchdowns. Well, who's my sack leader? Cheapers. This is bad. Where is Hunter? Hunter ain't on the team anymore. Oh, this is Viking team. I'm a Viking fan through and through. I'm the 37th ranked quarterback in the league right now. So, did I get an award? Yes, I did. Any Vikings get awards besides me? Byron Murphy. And that's about it. I got the last one. 452, 3 sacks, 6 carries, 60 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. If I wouldn't have fumbled, we would have won. No more turnovers, Jerry James Jr. '49ers, this will be tough. Side activities. Open day. We're gonna send a shout out. Blitz counter. Game night. Under pressure. Cuffing and lock hand. What's my goal this week?
What can I say? I'm out of the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in the minimum wage. Gotta keep following this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me it's the front lines. I'm in the mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on my mind. Keep with a real. Don't want talking, but they about to dip. But it ain't for me real quick. Ain't gonna stop till my net worth millions. Going school, I drop down.
All right. Let's see what unis are wearing.
Change them quick, they sign up. Trying to hear my line out. Thinking I'll come find out 1v1, you girls like a wide out. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. Gonna be, gonna blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts. Woman is like Metro, groupies on me, that's fine, don't sweat those. Bend no, keeping my head strong. My dog ain't talk about Petco. Brand new ones, they retros. Live fast, I ain't on set my head.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They go play action here on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Try to find Jordan Addison that time, but it'll be second down. You look at this Niner defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Perfect play call.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the
nice find.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
People.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. Now a 2nd and 6. He'll buy some time right. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
They missed their extra point.
Viewed positively by either side.
Curl, Ohio. I like this.
Begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Brings up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here?
The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8. The Vikings at 0-9 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
God, I don't know. He was wide open.
The Vikings now
No interception. 250 yards. All right, let's run the ball. Square, circle, triangle.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quick throw there. It's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Complete. And he will have a Vikings
also got hurt. That helps. Here we go, guys.
And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And he's had his struggle. He'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
And not that the coach asked me, but I do like the call there to start the drive. Looking for something maybe to jumpstart this offense. And they decide to run a little screen play. Maybe give their running back a little bit of space. Mission accomplished. He turns that into good yardage and a quick first down.
Come on, Hawkinson.
First thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to...
The Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Back to throw.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there for Minnesota. 48 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to have the short field. They'll take over right at the 50.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception.
This is getting sickening.
Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous time.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Dobbins.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again. This.
And now out comes Minnesota. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Oh, my God.
It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Let's see what our defense can do.
And out now come the Vikings.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. They set up the screen for Dobbins. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Second and 4. That's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Hargrave breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive.
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Desmond King picks it, and the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. This goes out wide from Madison. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
All right, thank God that's over.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated...
Real soon they're gonna have to mention Mr. Clay the magician with the greatest of Drizzy Drakes and Wheezies, Andres and Jiggers, Pac, Biggie and Nas, Face Mob, Easy and Raekwon. It's easy to say these things looking for clout, but this is non-fiction. The proof's in the pudding, it's none missing. You and your opinion, you can stick that up your... I jumped to touch the sky and landed on planet Uranus. Houston, we got a problem. No need to look for solutions. I'm stacking Eisenhower's. Deceased presidents in the wall in my residence as I increase stepping on ballin' forever while kissing the sweet melanin of a broad that I met in the Netherlands. Address me as Marcus Clay, the developing veteran. That's why I got no time to sleep. I gotta creep the late night to get this cake debate right. I'm thinking real estate licenses.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Scars on my back that resemble tiger slits.
Is not available.
Most of you do it for the internet, and I'm not into that, and that's the disconnect. Comparing me to these rappers, disrespect. Who's the best MC? Cole, Kendrick, and me?
Your call has been...
Alright, so we're playing the Seahawks. I don't know how this will go.
Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive.
Hey, welcome to the broadcast.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Now we see the first throw of the ball game, and he's got it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins.
Big run,
And
big run.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Let's keep feeding him the rock. Little stretch. This will work nice.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Now he set the play. Oh, cross.
There, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Chip.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 15.
Took away points.
He's in a little bit of a rut, that's for sure, because he threw the interception on the last drive, yes. But remember, last week, he threw 5 interceptions. So trying to get back on the balance beam here as this drive starts 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Addison hauls it in. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Short completion, just 4 yards. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, man.
What we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings 1st down as the tackle made right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. His first catch, good for 16 and a 1st.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple?
Oh, an ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already, and they'll try to sort things out here as they begin with the 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
2nd and 5. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now back to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Vikings at 0-10 now on the year. And you kind of have to wonder, CD, where their heads are at with all of the struggles that they've had.
I would agree, and it's a great question because prior to the season, we all looked at this team, and we saw there were holes, and we thought, okay, it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be, you know, a tough year for them. But I don't think any one of us expected them to be 0-4 in terms of wins this season. They're going to fight hard now to try and find that one win.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there.
Well, this sure is taking a turn. That is 0-0.
Heading onto the field.
And it's time to go to an all running back duo, 26 duo. Now we got to go to play action ram. Oliver.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson.
Hurry up.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Oh, this is it.
Reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half.
Addison or Hawkinson.
Will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I just can't believe
this
this.
offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense.
Now come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd.
Let them have a field goal.
Here they come, their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going?
Come on. This is ridiculous.
Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
He'll look to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson.
Oh, that was a bad call.
And that is well short of the first. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. And now out comes Minnesota.
I got to get a rushing touchdown, so let's start off and play action.
Here's Madison running on first down. And they'll get this just to the 47.
Jefferson got hurt.
Gain.
Oh, now an injured player down there, and this is not what you want to see. That's Justin Jefferson, who's having some issues. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And this one incomplete.
What in the
Too
world?
much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off target throws.
This is unbelievable.
The Vikings head out to take over once again.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Yeah, let's run into the defense. Smart.
1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw here.
He gets it to Addison.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The linebacker Bobby Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
All right, 6 more passes. Let's get some runs going.
In motion right is Addison. A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line.
His interception on that last drive set the other guys up pretty good.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Draymond Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Oh, my God.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And that'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll set up a throw. Another one. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Seahawks have recovered. Comes Minnesota. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
My God, this sucks. I'm just going to run the clock out.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
What is up with all these injuries?
Run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Vikings on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic, 1 for 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. And quickly, they get to the line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, that's not one you see every day.
Absolutely. He'll want that one in his trophy case. Those are rare. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. On the toss, Madison. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. And now whistles here and a flag down.
Oh, come on.
Someone got going a little early. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Another carry now for Madison. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll get 34 yards there. He'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be fourth down. So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
She know it's 2 seats, so she leave her best friends. Bust out my dad, make sure chain is a neck.
Hey, Mom. You gotta do your picks. You gotta do your picks for the NFL. You ready? Oh, you sound upset. Your hands are wet. Okay. Well, take your time. How was your day? Yeah. You say you love me like you love him, you lying. Yeah. You know your worth, but it's worth I could buy it. We'll say it's lonely at the top, but I'm biased. Because I'm only at the top, but you tried it. You say you love me like you love him, you lying. You know your worth, but it's worth I could buy it. We'll say it's lonely at the top, but I'm biased.
Hello, emoji waving hand.
count this money, then I count my blessings. If I ever took an L, then it stood for lesson. I'm the one, ain't no second guessing. Tried to dim my light, but my soul fluorescent. Wait, I tried to stay, but depressing. I even prayed to God, he ain't get the message. I'm living in the present, they gon' feel my presence. You can't dim my light, cause I'm luminescent. I rose from the ashes of the section. I seen a stranger in my own reflection. I point the in my own direction. I would've did it for my own protection. Keep debating about the go. I'm the one like 2, 3, 4, 5. How you playing both sides? How I made 1 million, 2 million, multi. How I made 8 figures, 8 million, 4 times. And I was underutilized the whole time. It's rigged. I guess they couldn't find a gold mine. You dig? The sheep sleep on me, but the ghost cosign. I stopped thinking about the future, cause we got no time. The world changed. Damn. The world changed. Yeah, I tried and failed. I see my best friends jail, but betrayal was the real pain. Damn, the world changed. Look, I built walls around the house, networking. All these bloodsuckers, I just hope this networking. Soul searching, broken hearted with my chest hurting. But I was gifted with the best curses. I'm suffocating and my weight keep fluctuating. I showed love, how the you hating? Damn, I'm the greatest, but that's unrelated. I either overstay my welcome or I'm underrated. Lately I've been trying to wake sleepers. The fake woke and the gatekeepers. Too shallow for big fish, I stay deeper. We all gotta meet the same reaper and the same maker, even if we never touch the same paper. Made enough for a surplus quotas, but the money brought us much closer. Used to be silent when they load up. Remember that? Now they sit around and upload them. I swear the world changed. I swear to God the world changed. Used to tell her that you love her, now you can't even remember that girl name. I swear to God the world changed. The world changed.
Got a bag on me just like I hit the lotto. Head tucked on a Rolex, sleepy hollow. Way out of control, all these heads are gonna roll. Way out of control, all these heads are gonna roll. Way out of control, all these heads are gonna roll. Way out of control, all these heads are gonna roll. Way out of control, all these heads are gonna roll.
100 mentions dancing
Have to
on my
make an
wall.
appointment next week, so
Focus on the commas, not a call. I deposit, I do not withdraw. All these heads are gonna roll. All these heads are gonna roll. Look, I'm out of space and on Apollo. Got a bag on me just like I hit the lotto. Heads are gonna Came a long way. Came a long way. Still that way. Still broad day. Live that way. Drill that way. Came a long way. Real long way. Been a long way. Real long way. And it's still that way. 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 Eastside Johnny. Pull up with the mob. Real John Gotti. Grinding from the bottom. Blood on my hands. Ain't no dirt on my body. Whip big body. Block. Get a bill. Real big problem. Whole lot of prize. That's something you don't know nothing about it. Still that way. You ain't built that way. I been more in pain. Way to broad day. Really short fuse. Had a long day. Body like wow. Like. You know I'm an east side. Big TD. Step a whole rep. That. Top dog since top ramen now. Steak and lobster with a shrimp. Big. Put a ribbon on it. Get you give. Rep. That. Real never switch that. Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Been a long way. Real long way. And it's still that way. Still that way. Still that way. Still broad day. Live that way. Drill that way. Came a long way. Real long way. Been a long way. Real long way. And it's still that way. 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 Woo. 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 This not a drill. Bucket of ice on me. How should I chill? Scoping your mouth. Watch how I know how I'm rocking. You know how I'm built. Still in the trenches. We out in the field. If she in her bag, then it's Prada Chanel. The is fake, but she popping for real. Still that way. Run up if you feel that way. You can get this work, but the work don't ship, cause it really don't feel that way. Seen a whole lot of rapping and a whole lot of get like ice. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Talk to me nice. You know I'm an east side, big TD, step a whole rep. That top dog since top ramen now. Steak and lobster with a shrimp. Fat. Big. Put a ribbon on it, get you give. Rep. That. Real never switch that. Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Been a long way. Real been a long way. And it's still that way. Still that way. Still that way. Still broad day. Live that way. Drill that way. Came a long way. Real long way. Been a long way. Real long way. And it's still that way. 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 Still that way.
We got London on the
whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold niggas don't come around, they don't survive my ratings. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium.
All right, it's time to play good.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be let out by their 6-year quarterback.
Hey, here we go. It's time to play. We're just going to go to goal line, and we're going to have a day on the goal line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Hey, look at this Packers defense.
They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now 3rd down and 7. They'll look to throw here. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed.
The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
2nd and 11. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Back to throw. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a carry for Dobbins. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. Second quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive.
And now out comes Minnesota. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
He gets his first catch there, but all in all, when you're talking about the #1 receiver in the NFL coming into this game, and we're just talking about the first catch there, I think they're doing a nice job of bottling him up.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll be a loss loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime.
And the football going back to the Vikings offense.
All right, let's figure this out.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for Minnesota. 54 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 2nd and 6. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note.
Hello, emoji waving
It
hand.
won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach would always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw now on 1st down. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Devondre Campbell, nice play to get in there and drop him.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. They'll set up to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should...
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. They'll look to throw.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll look to throw again. He's going to let it fly.
That is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
He'll look to throw.
He lets one go deep for Addison.
And it's intercepted at the goal
line. Oh, my God.
Russell Douglas picks it.
And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Packers, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, that first win remains elusive. They drop to 0-12 now with the loss here. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
Why would I hold him out for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? I'm handsome, just crossing through these mantras. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. I'ma keep it moving till I be on before be low. Wanna be intimate with soul, explode this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face, way. Now it's like work for 10K or cause it is 10 gamers. Been insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights from straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head downstairs to be like, see the car going ahead to be like. So I step downstairs to be like, see the car going ahead to be like. Crazed and courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehaving, flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give a about who be the latest, can't be locked up in them cages, start living up to what the you think a day is. So I step downstairs to be like, see the car going ahead to be like. So I step downstairs to be like, see the car going ahead to be like.
Today, from Soldier.
And now out comes Minnesota. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And just shutting him off there. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 2nd and 5. Completes this to Addison out left. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he will have a Vikings 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. The Vikings at 0-12 now on the year, and they come in at the bottom of the NFL power rankings, and I'm going to sound mean, but it's pretty easy to understand why.
Well, you know, you're trying to be nice about it, and I get it. But you can't help but present it the way it is. Power rankings are numbers. They're also the eye test, what we're watching when we watch them play. They're just not playing very well. Defense giving up a ton of points, and that equals 0-12.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
2nd down and 8. The play fake, he'll look to throw. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
Am I going to get my first win?
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Personally, for is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Sliding out of the pocket. In trouble here, and down he goes. 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. On play action, they'll throw out to his left. This is caught by Addison. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown Addison on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. 23 yards the pickup there. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went ahead and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the move to his left. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Rolling, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That was Eddie Jackson on the safety blitz, dropping the quarterback.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 15 yards. And the Vikings are able to stretch out their lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
He had the touchdown run last time they had it. Number 6 for him on the year. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They'll set up a throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back to throw here. Pass complete to Addison. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll go again with Dobbins. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. Here's a give to Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Madison is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Yeah, we're going to get a win, baby.
They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now back to throw. Addison holds it in. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Dobbins. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He gets it to Addison. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, this is Madison dancing away at the 35. And this will be a Vikings 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now Dobbins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2nd and 1. This goes out wide from Madison. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Another run here with Dobbins. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Being chased out left. This is Alexander Madison out of the backfield with it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to.
What was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Jefferson going to go in motion right. A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They'll go Madison up the middle. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
This now a 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Room past the 35. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now a carry for Dobbins. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
132 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they didn't. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim 4th quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Another carry now for Madison. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now a give to Madison. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And his throw here's incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll run it with Madison. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, Not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for Chicago, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Vikings,
missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all of this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me the front lines. I'm never mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me, mine. Keep with a rip. Don't want to talk of a name by the dip. But it ain't for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop so my net worth millions. Going to school, I drop down. They try to read when I drive with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, no timeouts. Change up quick, they signed up. Trying to hit my line now. Thinking I'm come find out 1v1, you dust like a wideout. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. Call me, gonna blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts. Woman is like Metro, groupies on me, that's fine, no sweat those. Bend on, keeping my head strong. My dog ain't talk about Petco. Brand new ones, they retros. Live fast, dying on set, my headstone. Stop been grown. You ain't get money, been frank in the friend zone. I ain't never switched up with the family. Be talking to Nebby at me. Gotta watch my wrist, that's classy. I'm a dog who, she nasty. Then I'm gone, she me. My mama proud she had me. Can't let nobody surpass me. I move to the back like an athlete. Got a little buzz, but these zippers on chance me. Just take a look at my rap sheet. Independent, many can't stand me. Won't stop till I got me a Grammy, a crib with a leg and a whip for my granny. I ain't never had me no plan B. Look at me now, got a problem, get at me.
Yeah, if I did it, then I did it right. Yeah, this ain't happened for me overnight. Yeah, bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Yeah, down to business, I ain't playing nice. Yeah, so ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. Yeah, when you pop it, they all wanna slice. Yeah, greed and envy, that's a part of life. Yeah, mediocre, that just won't suffice. Better now than ever. Ain't no cracking under pressure. The boy's clever. If I did it, it was stellar. Nobody fresher. Stop complaining, man, my head hurts. These catchy records ain't nothing really but a walk in the park for me. Heard the catalog, you know I got some scars on me. Just getting started, you don't really wanna start with me. It's John Kill, I would sacrifice a heart in me. For family, high roller. But you wouldn't know it by the way that I wrote up. For real lifespan, looking good, it ain't slowing. One after another, man, I just keep going and going and going. Yeah, if I did it, then I did it right. This ain't happened for me overnight. Bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Down to business, I ain't playing nice.